The gains this morning led by the Hong Kong markets, which are up on your screen, 0.9% higher there.
SDFC says that the loans assigned is up 19% YOY, but down 2.8% quarter-on-quarter.
We still think we're heading into recession, and therefore we do think there's still another leg down from an equity market perspective.
Any of the activity you take which drives to growth of rural is doing well, including the farm cash flows are holding up pretty good.
The Nifty just holding on to that 18,230 mark.
The top 1 to 100 companies, the market cap cutoff this time around has come in at close to 48,900 crore.
Proud moment for all of us, and we carry out, and that's the DNA of our organization, of integrity, discipline, dedication and frugality.
We're down more than 100 points on the Nifty.
Securitization is an arrangement largely done between NBFC and banks.
The CERC committee yesterday in a ruling has gone ahead and ruled, and they have said that the company will now have to share 30% of mining profits from the Mundra PPA.
19,744 crores is going to be the total outlay for the green hydrogen mission.
18,074 currently for the Nifty.
That was the day so far. Hello and welcome to Closing Bell, live from the CNBC-TV18 Motilal Oswal studio. I am Reema Tendulkar, and with me are Nigel and Mangalam. Good afternoon. The first 4 hours of the trading session were marked by a continuous slide in the markets. In the last 1 hour, we are attempting a bit of a recovery. The low on the Nifty was about 18,038. So from that level, we have recovered about 40 to 50 odd points. Let's see what the last 1 hour throws up. Again, in the last 5 minutes or 2 minutes of trade, you can see that not coming through. So things are getting a bit volatile for our markets. One key point to note is that today's low of 18,038 is lower than the lows that we had over the past 3 trading sessions. You almost got a sense that are we going to break down once again, but we're still back into that trading range with the recovery that we are seeing. A couple of stocks are pulling back right now, and they are in the IT space. So TCS, that's the high point of the day. So it's given up all its morning losses. It's now back in the green. And Tech Mahindra is another one. From the day's low, Tech Mahindra has seen a recovery of close to about 1.5%. And Maruti Suzuki is another one which is batting for the bulls. But there are so many heavyweights which are under pressure. HDFC Twins are lower. HDFC Bank is down close to about 1.5%. Reliance Industries, ITC, all these constitute about 20-25% on the Nifty, in terms of the Nifty contribution. And these stocks are severely under pressure, and that's exerting its influence.
Well, that's right. Reema, the Nifty Bank, that's the one really that can support it for the bulls. And if you look at it, earlier today, we went down to around 42,900 odd, and from there we saw a bit of a recovery. The 20 DMA is something that we were hovering at on the Nifty Bank just a short while back. So if we can hover around those levels, it's very, very crucial. Now just pull up the 2 levels. One is the day's low. The second one is the 20 DMA. The bulls would like a closer to around the 20 DMA. The problem is if we break today's low, then maybe we could slide down to the 50 DMA, which is at around 42,500 odd. So just keep an eye out on the Nifty Bank. That's going to be the crucial factor or the swing factor for the Nifty today. The Nifty, well, it appears we're in a broad range. And as we speak, we're closer to the lower end of the range. That's around 18,050 odd. Yesterday, we went twice around 18,250. Today, in the first hour of trade, we went around 18,240. And from there, we did see some selling. And that perfectly ties in with the options data. The 18,200 call, that's one of the most active strikes today. It's added close to around 90 lakh shares out there. So there is writing being seen out there and rather aggressively. So that's telling you 18,250. That's the mark that the bears want to fight like they've been doing yesterday as well as today. And the 18,100 call as well. So on a day basis, that 18,180 odd becomes very, very crucial going by that. On the downside, though, even though the markets are a little bit weakish today, the 18,100 put that continues to see a big open risk build up. So it's added more than 20 lakh shares out here. The premium out there is around 75 rupees. So if you just deduct that 75 rupees from around 18,100, that's telling you 18,030, 18,050, very, very crucial support zone, at least for a daily basis. And tomorrow we have that weekly expiry that plays out as well. So on the downside, 18,030, 18,050. On the upside, 18,250 odd. You got the goalposts for the market. Mangalam, what else?
Well, I'm looking at the mid-cap index, and the breadth of the market is weak. After 2 days of the market breadth being in favor of the advances, yesterday, though, we saw some narrowing out there. Today we have over 2,000 stocks which are declining for just about 830 which are advancing. We opened with the advances outnumbering the declines. Thereafter, the lines got closer. We saw an intersection, and now as we speak, the red and the green lines are actually at the furthest point from each other in today's trading session. And that is a bit of a worry, because so far in today's trading session, every time we got a bit of an up move, that has been sold into levels upwards of 18,100, closer to that 18,150 mark is something that is witnessing a fair amount of supply. So we'll watch out for that. And the only solace, however, we have is the way Brent is falling from highs of over $86 yesterday. Brent is now at around 80.66. So that is something we will monitor as we go ahead.
That's true, but on the flip side, dollar index too has surged to levels of 104.5. Last week, we were closer to 103.8. So that sort of is nullifying the benefit to risky assets like India. But let's tell our viewers what we've lined up on Closing Bell today. First up, we'll focus on Coal India and Yes Bank. Both stocks under pressure on the back of news flow. We'll also be joined by our market experts, Prakash Diwan and Mayuresh Joshi of William O'Neill, for a chat on several stocks from a fundamental point of view. And we'll discuss the outlook for the markets and top sectors, stocks to bet on, with our Alpha manager for the day, Ravi Dharamshi, Chief Investment Officer of ValueQuest Investment Advisors.
Well, how should you position yourself for the final order of trade? Mitesh Thakkar is back with us.